everybody, it's Kim here from Kyms Homestead with a very much anticipated pantry tour. This has been quite some job, from moving the old homestead to this current house and setting up this whole pantry. For those of you who haven't followed the journey, a few months ago I sold my old homestead and moved to this current house, which I'm setting up for basically retirement living now. And one of the old bedrooms I've converted into a pantry. First the solar had to be put on, then floors needed to be changed, get rid of that yucky old carpet, and new floors and new shelving, and now just setting up all the pantry goods. This is the only pantry that I have currently. I do plan on renovating my laundry into a butler's pantry later on, but that's something way down the track as yet. I haven't quite figured out the logistics of that yet, so later on. So let's get on with the pantry tour. Now, a lot of this tour is actually going to have to be filmed on my phone, so I'm sorry about the quality or whatever. It's a very tight space in here, so I just can't get the camera around, unlike my big camera. I can't get it around and zoom in and out as I need to, like I can with my phone. So if the quality of the filming is, I apologise now. Anyway, so let's start first with the far left hand side of the pantry, and where my son put the bookshelves in for me. Okay, so first of all, near the door I've got just a little catch-all cart, which is where, you know, I'm putting the bibs and bobs I'm using most often and things like that. This cart I actually got when I purchased it from the company that I got it from. I thought it was actually steel shelving, but it's not, it's plastic, and it's not exactly real stable. I got it for carting canning jars and whatnot to and from the kitchen, but it's just not stable enough. But it's good for a little catch-all cart. Right next to that we have the first of the bookshelves, and up here is where I keep, you know, like the instant mashed potato, the pancake mix, the desserts and jellies and custards and things like that. Then on this shelf here is where I've got all my cake mixes, box cake mixes. It's just a few there, as you see. And down here is where I keep all my nuts. Here is polenta and baking supplies, such as baking powder and things like that. Down here is the rice that I'm currently using, and condiments. Down the bottom is sugars and vinegars. And over onto the next shelf is breakfast, no, that one is salts, and some like chia and LSA with chia. And over on the far one is like popcorn and spring onions and things like that. Down here is breakfast cereals. Right next to it is macaroni, couscous, that sort of thing. Down here we have milk and sugar. Right next to it is the grains, such as soup mix and northern white beans, lima beans, that sort of thing. Down here we have some flours and breadcrumbs. Over there is some bulk herbs taken from the old homestead. Down here we have the big tub of molasses and some extra flowers and fruits. And over in the far one is just some like the long spaghetti, lasagna, that sort of thing, and a couple of other bibs and bobs. Now we will go round to this side. This window is normally closed, but I have it open so that you guys can see. Over on this shelf I have like dried fruits, dried vegetables, powders and cat food. Up here we have paper towel, cat food, toiletry paper. Down the bottom is all my spare herbs and spices. These are the bulk ones. Bottom shelf I have large cans of fruit, some protein powders for mixing smoothies with, and my bulk laundry detergent. Then we have just above the toilet paper is the beverages, and above that is milk products and long life juices. Then we have our trays of cooking supplies. We've got instant puddings, sides and baked dishes, which is, you know, like potato bake and cauliflower bake and stuff like that, gravies and toppers, coatings, sauces and dips, meal bases dry, such as, you know, chili con carne and that sort of thing, and soup bases, chicken noodle soup and whatnot. Down here we have the wet bases, such as, you know, your creamy cheesy potato bake, hush up you, Chinese stir fry, things like that, and the Singapore noodles in there. Well, that's this row. The rest of them are canned products that go from this side right through to the other side. Okay, so here we are in the centre, and up the top is lemonade and soda water for my drinks at night time. Then this next shelf down is basically all the canned fruit that I have. Let's see, there's mandarins in vodka, there's cherry liqueur, mulberries, strawberries, peaches, zucchini and fruit juice, mulberry juice, apple pie filling, strawberry pie filling, nectarines, peaches, brandied spiced kumquats, fruit in jelly, olives, mango, and where are we there? Up one, yep, is dried egg. Here we have cakes. This one here is mainly the jams shelf. As you see, there's quite a lot of jams, jellies, butters, that sort of thing. This one is for Joa. We have cherry pie filling, strawberry pie filling, pears and cherry syrup. That's a bit of leftover from the top shelf, and mulberry topping. Then we have mulberry jam, 3 fruits marmalades, corn jelly, strawberry jelly, apple butter, apricot jam, marmalades, and persimmon jam. Down here I have a little bit of leftover strawberry topping at the very end there. That's what I got when I did a whole heap of strawberries one year. I've still got quite a few. It's mainly for ice creams and desserts and things. Okay, these are my sauce bottles basically. There's spring roll sauce, mint seasoning, liquid smoke, sesame oil, Chinese white wine, sweet chili, mint, hoisin, soy, homemade soy, fish sauce, spicy red sauce, barbecue sauce, easy sauce, teriyaki sauce, satay sauce, Asian vegetable sauce, green plum jam, prickly pear sauce, and spicy red plum basically. Down on the next shelf we have some of our, oh damn, well, maybe I needed a shelf on this side as well. Right, down the back there is the roll down or roll away shelf that you saw me cleaning in the last video, and that has got all of my cans in it, which is really good, very handy, especially for my soups and baked beans and tuna and cans of beetroot, pineapple, coconut milk, vegetables, all those sort of things. I find it very, very handy. Right, back on with the tour there. Down here I have my fruit juices and cordials. There's mulberry there, and pickles. Now, I don't go through a lot of pickles, so I don't have too many here, although it's more than enough. The zucchini pickles, quince chutney, green tomato chutney, and just normal chutney. So that's more than enough for me. Down underneath we have more sugar, brown sugar, monk fruit sugar. That is stevia and isomalt and golden syrup and malt extract. Then we have like the taco shells and so forth, noodles, the flours of sorts, and pancake mixes, and my bulk rice, which is in the back there. Underneath, over there, I have like a gift box. When I find a gift for my friends and family, I buy it and put it away in there. And also just little gifts that I find, or even free stuff that I get, I pop in there. And you never know when you might need it one day. And in here is my snack box with all sorts of goodies in it. So I think I'll be right for snacks over the next few months. And this one here is when I'm doing keto, and it's just little snacks that I have when I'm on keto. Okay, so now for the next shelf, and let's see if my big butt can't push something else off. As I said, it's very tight spaces in here, but we'll make it work. So let's get down here. Up here, let's see, we've got, these are made meals. I'm sorry, I can't see very well, so it's just basically chicken stews, Asian meals, that sort of thing. Here I have caramelized onion, cabbage, celery, coleslaw. Down here I have asparagus, sweet corn, turnips, mixed vegetables, mushrooms, carrots. Down here, this whole shelf is stocks, all sorts of stock. Down here we have oils and fats of all different types. We have goat, chicken legs, there's pickled pork, there's silverside, there's turkey, rabbit, more turkey, there's chicken thighs, chicken wings, and minced steak. And my big tub of bread flour. Right, and there's the stocks that I have. There's a lot of vegetable stock. Goodness, I didn't think I had that much vegetable stock, but I surely do. Up here is my tomato products, and we have passata, spaghetti sauce, salsa, tomato juice, diced tomatoes and crushed tomatoes. And right there we have some of the ready sauces. Up here we have beans, pumpkin and potatoes, all in jars. There's different sorts. There's salt and vinegar, chips, normal potatoes of course, chicken potatoes and beef potatoes. And up there are some more of my ready sauces. I do like those with chicken and rice. Makes a very quick meal at night time. And down on the floor I have more flours, gravy, more vinegar and large tins of northern white beans. Around to the dark side now. Down on the floor I've got a couple of casks of wine, more of the bread flour in behind. This is where that one fell off. And these are the shelves. See, I've gone from the back right through to the front. Over here I have my essences basically, and a little bit of storage under there. This one here is a party box, so that's where I keep all my paper plates and bowls and knives and forks and stuff like that for parties. Right, we will come around, and this is really dark. I actually need some lights in here. And in the wardrobe is where I keep my potatoes and onions, so they keep nice and not only airy but dark as well. There's some more spices in there, and in the cupboards over there is just all empty jars. In here we have pasta, this one here is rice, such as the ready-made rice. Down here is the continental, like macaroni and cheese, Alfredo, chicken and curry, that sort of thing. Sorry, the lighting's not very good in here. Over here I keep my noodles. Down here is more baking products. That's all spares. Down here is the batters, beer batter and cobbler, and this one's chicken fry. This one is I don't know, more batter mix anyway. the bottom drawers of both of these are both empty. And up the top is just more supplies and storage. I've got a lot of canning equipment up there, such as rings and lids and tongs and stuff like that. And down in there is where I plan on putting my canner. So at the moment it's still out in the shed, so I'll bring that in a little bit later and it can be stored in here. And on the shelf over here is a large pumpkin that our neighbour that has the chooks gave us, which was very, very nice of him. Too big for me, so when I cut it, I think I'll share it out with my family. Well, there you go. There's the pantry tour. As I said, very cramped spaces, so I'm sorry about the camera work, but it is what it is. Okay, well, that's it for me today. Just a very short film. So I will see you again next week. And I'm starting to build the garden beds. So hopefully you'll get to see that next week. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. That'd be good. And if you're new to this channel, please think about subscribing. That would help my channel out tremendously. Alright, I shall see you again very soon, hopefully with starting the garden beds at the new homestead. Alright, bye for now, friends.